Okay, so today I want to talk about the blockchain in gaming. But before I start, I want to introduce myself very shortly. So I work as a technical outreach specialist in Bitcoin Association for BSV, which is with headquarters in Switzerland in Zug. Bitcoin Association for BSV supporting and development scalable blockchain for enterprises and startups. Second, I'm a co-founder of the Polish Blockchain Association, which is the biggest non-profit organization in Poland. We focus on education, networking, and implementation. And at the end, I'm a co-founder of Mysa, and I have experience in our startups, which combine real estate industry with blockchain technology. We tokenize real estate. That means we build DREIT, decentralized real investment tool. And we won the main award during the biggest blockchain conference in Malta last year for the best startup around the world. So this is about me. And so let's jump to the next slide. So this agenda is as follows. So first, we answer the question why the gaming industry doesn't like blockchain. This is very question and the answer is very important to understand what exactly NFT is and what exactly blockchain is. Second, NFT from the inside. So I will tell you more about benefits from blockchain can provide in the gaming industry. Third, blockchain in games is not only NFT. And fourth, technology and validation are important. So my presentation has two goals for you. First, you get information about benefits from the blockchain in gaming industry. Second, you get big picture how to use blockchain technology in gaming industry. So let's start. Why the gaming industry doesn't like blockchain? This question appeared in my mind around 3 months ago. I participated in the biggest gaming conference in Poland, also in Central Europe. The name is Digital Dragons. I spent there 2 days. I talked with many game developers. I talked with many game studios, small and big one, just like CD Projekt, which is the 6th biggest game studio around the world, and the owner of the Witcher game. And everyone told me that we don't need blockchain. Blockchain doesn't resolve any problem. We don't like blockchain. And it was very strange for me because I know that the blockchain technology can be disruptive for many industries, also for the game industry also. So I spent a few days after this conference and tried to answer the question why. And today I want to share the answer with you. But the first question for you, how many of you are gamers? Put your hands up. A lot. Second, how many of you are the blockchain gamers? 1. Okay. So the question is for you, all for you, is which element of blockchain technology are you used in the blockchain games? What is it exactly? Tokens, payments, NFT, what is exactly today? Who knows? Yes? Yes. Yes, correct. So the question is, what is an NFT? Non-fungible token. Mostly the people say that is picture, but it's not exactly a picture. NFT consists of 3 elements. First is smart contract, which is written on the blockchain, so we can say that it's written on chain. Here you can see the smart contract written in a script based on the BSV blockchain, but also you can do the same on the Ethereum, EVM blockchain like Ethereum, Polygon, or Binance Smart Chain is written in Solidity. So smart contracts on chain. Second is the metadata. Metadata, you can see the string is a JSON, and metadata describes your asset. It can be size, it can be color, it can be shape, and metadata are stored outside the blockchain. So we say that is off-chain. It's stored in the traditional IT storage like Google Cloud, like Microsoft Cloud, and you can also see the API. API is an IT service. You can send a request to the API and ask API, give me information about my NFT. The API, in the response, give you metadata. And metadata include also link to the asset. Mostly today, it's picture, like that, like this. Bull, monkey, cat. And the pictures also store outside the blockchain. It store traditional IT servers. So this is NFT. It's 3 elements. So let's try to figure out how we can use NFT in the gaming or in a game. So who knows what is the game, this game, or the hero? Once more? Yes, correct. Diablo 2 Paladin. I love it, this game. And here we have hero with, I think, 3 elements, 3 items, sword, shield, and armor. So we will create of each item as an NFT. And we will send this NFT to our wallet. And what we can do? We can transfer this NFT to the another game, or we can transfer directly to the other user, to the other wallet. So I transfer my NFTs to Witcher. I have sword, I have shield, I have armor. So, but the game industry tell you that we can't. We can't because each item, the balance of each item is different in each game. That means the items, the sword in the Diablo has attack 5, and in the Witcher, this sword will have the 7. So we will not keep the game utility. Let's thinking about the second use case. I will directly send the NFT to my user, to the other user. The game industry tell you that why? Because 2 elements of 3 are based off-chain. So we can do the same using traditional IT solution. We don't need blockchain, and effort create in traditional IT solution will be lower than using blockchain technology. So the answer why the gaming industry doesn't like blockchain is gaming industry think that blockchain is equal NFT. Second, NFT for the gaming industry is hype, maybe scam, I don't know, but they don't like it. I don't agree with them, and I think that NFT protocol has a can give you huge benefits in the game. Second, blockchain is not only the NFT. Blockchain is also data integrity and data management. Blockchain is also micropayments, instant payouts based on the game leaderboards, and smart contracts. In the next few slides, I will tell you a little bit more about these 4 pillars. Of course, we can add here much more, but these 4 is very important for me. Okay, so let's start. Data integrity and data management. What it is? Blockchain can give you 3 elements: timestamp, immutable data, and trusted. And if I save information that I have a keynote today here, in the next few days, few months, few years in the future, I know that it was this time. Nobody change this information. So the information that these data are trusted. So the question is how we can use this information in the game. It's the crypto fights. It's a turned based on the blockchain game where we have hero. We can play with our colleague, and for instance, we can play with my colleague. We can sitting here and we can play. So you can ask me, so why I need trusted information? We don't need it in this use case. But what about if we have tournament? We have hundreds players, and we have 1 million award to the winner. Then it's very important that we can prove that nobody cheating. And in this game, you track all turn on the blockchain. And every time you can check and say, I want to check that nobody cheating this part of game. So this is some use case, how you can use blockchain in this part of this type of game. You can see that this game has 200,000 registered users and 10 million daily transactions on layer 1. Second, micropayments. I love it. I think the micropayments is the best what the blockchain can give you on layer 1. What it is exactly? Micropayments is when I want to transfer my money to you and the amount is very low, something like 0.5 cent. And the fee for this transaction will be lower than I want to send you. This is micropayments. And where we can use it. For instance, today, I want to read the articles on some web page. And I have to pay for reading, but I have to pay by subscription for 1 week, 1 month. I have to pay $10, $20. But what's happened if I want to pay only for this particular article, $1? I can use micropayments. Very fast, very cheap. Fast, that means 1 to 3 seconds, no more. And here is the pouches. The pouches is a game, very simple. And you can, the game is based on the blockchain. Here you can see the short, simple diagram. So we have 2 users, Alice and Bob. Alice and Bob, they have wallet. They can log into the application, to the pouches using wallet. They transfer $1 to the smart contracts. Smart contract is unlocked, and they start playing. When the game is finished, smart contract automatically transfer this money to the winner. In this case, Alice won the game. It's very simple use case. Transfer on layer 1, and it takes 2 to 3 seconds, no more. And this is very famous game, popular games. It's a Subway Surfers and Mario. And let's imagine that you play. When you finish the game, you have some score. The game calculates your score to the tokens and automatically pay out this token to your wallet. So this is additional incentives for the gamers to game. Next, instant payouts based on the game leaderboards. When I was young, in my city we have the place where we have a game and we can play, and it's something like casino but for the young people. And we have, when the game is finished, we have the rank of the user. When you was the first, you had a glory, everyone said you are the best in this game. So let's imagine that you can implement leaderboards in the game online. This is Haze Arcade. It's the API. And if you are the developer, if you are the game developer, you can add leaderboards to your game. The gamers put very small amount in the smart contract, they play, and when the game is finished, for instance, 3 first users receive a reward, and also the owner of this game received a very small amount of money. So this is something more. This is ecosystem where you have much more incentives for gamers and for developers, for studios. Okay, this one. So the last use case is not game, but I think this type of application is disruptive for many industries. And this application is contains smart contract and payments also. Sandoshi. Sandoshi is music Web 3.0. What is Web 3.0? For me, is a trend where the user produce the data and they can monetize this data. We cut third party. Sandoshi, so it's for the music, for the artist, for the producer, and for instance, I'm an artist. I have 3 albums, 50 tracks. I put the tracks on chain. I use smart contract to mint it NFT, and everyone can register to this platform and can listening this music for free for 2 types. First, you can listening one music. You can pay using micropayments, or you can buy the track. Where is the value in this application? First, you put track on chain. If Sandoshi collapse, you have NFT on your wallet, and this NFT redirect to the track on chain, not the off chain, not to the Google Cloud. Somebody forgot to pay for storage. You lose your NFT. Second, you can use micropayments. You don't want to buy 12 tracks. You buy only 1 track. Or you may be listening 1 track and try to, I like it, this whole album, and I will buy later. So this is Sandoshi, and I think this is one use case in the music, but we can replace this type of application in many industries. The last one. This is summarizing my presentation, but also summarizing my experience. I have worked as a technical outreach specialist since 2016-17, and every time I had a problem to choose the technology, but I see that a lot of founders of startups thinking about project short term, no long term. They don't think about the business model, how they can get a user to the application. And on your left, you have Draw framework. That means Discover, Research, Analyze workshop, where you can validate your project from idea to go to the market. After this, when this framework gives you some artifacts at the end, technical analysis, business analysis, high-level architecture, token economics, token metrics, functional, non-functional requirements of your application, which is very important. You know why? Because I don't know that you know, but if you have application in blockchain, 5–10% of this application is only blockchain. The rest is traditional IT. So this is very important to choose the best chain which is scalable. Mostly, the requirements say we need a lot of transaction, we need very cheap transaction. So BSV blockchain can provide 50,000 transactions per second and 0.05 cent. Of course, on the market you have the other chain scalable. I don't say that is only, but you have to know that if you build your startup and you think long term, please validate your project and choose the best technology as you can. Okay, so this is my social media. If you can connect me via LinkedIn or Twitter, I invite you. Thank you very much. Questions?
Yeah, thank you, Marcin. Question about your perspective about the future development in blockchain and especially in the NFT field. Do you believe that business assets like documents, like invoices, like contracts can be minted as NFTs? And do you believe that NFTs will become like a standard for digital ownership that can find a real-world application in the business?
Okay, thank you. It's a very good question. I believe that NFT protocol can be used in this type of use case and much more, also in real estate, for instance. And I think we should. The question is that blockchain is only one technology in the whole process, or we have the other technology like IoT, like machine learning. I think today Agata said that blockchain is huge technology if we connect with the IoT and machine learning. But in this use case, specific use case, I think you can use NFT as a protocol to tokenize invoices, agreements. You can put on the blockchain. You have the storage. Every time you can come back, you have this timestamp, immutable data, and you know that this invoice or agreement is trusted. Nobody change it. Second, I think that the whole process between the many companies in the process, like you and the second company which give you the invoice, or you give the invoice, can be improved. That means can be automatically. You don't need the manual. You don't have to send email. You don't have to put myself on the product on chain. So I think yes. The answer is yes. Okay, so.
Hey Marcin, thanks for the presentation. One question about gaming and NFTs. If we imagine that at some point the gaming industry is going to use NFTs to transfer items across games, different games from different publishers, so how do you envision this working in real life? Like having NFTs to transfer items between games and different publishers. Thanks.
Okay, so first, I think we should start to transfer NFT between the game in one company. For instance, I'm the game studios. I have 5 games, and I create the one NFT in the first game, and you can use this NFT the other games where the economy is the same. This is first step. The second step is in the future, because you can't transfer the NFT between the different game studios, because this is a business use case also. But if on the business side they will have agreement, you can transfer the NFT to the other game. You can use some transformata to transfer the attribute of each item, and then you can use it, but not now. There is not possible right now. Okay, thank you very much.